Hi there, my name is Cristina Vala and I am a 4th degree industrial and systems engineering major, and I am taking this class because I am getting a minor in sales engineering, and so I am completing this assignment with my roommate Jenna. She's an APK major. She's going to help me out. This is kind of different for her, so we're excited to get to it. The thing that I'll be selling today is an HVAC unit, which stands for heating and cooling ventilation systems, basically. And so I'm going to be using a unit called a package unit. It has two parts to it: an air condenser, or an air handler, and a condenser. And that is her needs. That's kind of what we're going. And the goal here is really to sell this product to Jenna. She's going to be acting as a manager for the Boca Resort, which is basically like a industrial hotel by our house. They need big units, and that's something that the company that I'll be acting as if I'm working for, called AC Water Cooling, can do for a few different reasons. So my goal here is to be able to sell this unit to her, a package unit, today. And so the two different handling objection strategies that I'm going to be using are the compensate and counterbalance, and then the agree and neutralize, and then my closing strategy is going to be special deal. So I guess we can go ahead and get started.
Handshake?
Yeah. Hi there, how are you?
Good, how are you? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. My name is Christina. I'm happy that we're able to finally meet in person.
Me too.
All right, well, how have you been?
Doing well.
Yeah?
Busy day, bad weather, but
yeah.
It's okay.
I feel like definitely with the winter approaching, there's...
Oh, terrible. And, it gets so cold here in Florida, so definitely need the heating.
Yeah, and you have all those snow...
And the summer, we need the air, the cooling.
The cooling. So you need it all.
Yes.
That's definitely good that you came to me. I know with the winter, all the snowbirds are coming into town, right? So
yeah.
Is it packed?
Yeah, it's really packed.
Wow.
All day. We're booked for a few months now.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So what do you like? I feel like because it's an older crowd though, but you guys have all of those, like the dive pool. You have the what's it called, the wave pool?
Oh, and they also have the wakeboard.
Yes.
Thing, yes.
I loved that.
Or is that surfing? I'm not sure. They're both the same.
I know
honestly.
that when I was little, we used to have a membership there, my family would go there all the time.
That's honestly a great place to go with your family.
Yeah.
No matter what age, you're gonna have fun.
And the serendipity hot chocolate.
Yeah, amazing.
Oh my gosh, I would eat so much of that.
I know. People come visit just for that chocolate.
Yeah, no, it's really good. Well, I'm happy that at least it's still in business. That was like my entire childhood was at that resort, so I love it so much.
You gotta come visit one day.
I really do. How long have you been there?
5 years now. Five.
Okay. Did you originally come from South Florida?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So did you and your family go there when you were younger?
No.
No, really? Why not?
No.
I feel like it's like an iconic area.
I lived in the area, but not that close.
Okay.
So we did other things, you know.
Did you ever imagine yourself to be working at the Boca Resort?
No.
Yeah, that's kind of...
No, not my dream job.
You're like,
not my dream job.
Not your dream job, but you've definitely gained a lot of visibility into
Yes, agreed.
Oh, wow, that's pretty cool. Well, I'm happy that you came to me because this is definitely up our alley.
This is important,
Yeah, definitely you want to make sure that all your clients have their good, like, half your experience. I feel like, yes, it's the hotel room, but it's also like your experience. Are you comfortable? And if you're going to be really hot or really cold, you're not going to be comfortable.
Exactly.
So we can definitely help you. Like I mentioned with AC Water Cooling, our specialty here, we're established in 1994. And so we are definitely experts in the HVAC facilities. We're a mechanical contractor specializing in installation of heating, the ventilation, and air conditioning systems for both commercial and industrial. So for you, you'd be more on that commercial.
Commercial. You're right. Commercial.
But I could see why you would think industrial too as well. In the bigger buildings.
Yeah.
But yeah, and so we do all sorts of like Miami-Dade, Broward, Palm Beach area. So definitely Boca Raton falls in that. And we have over 250 years of experience. So we're definitely combined our highest ranking technicians. We have a lot to offer and make sure that we'll get it done really well.
It's good to hear. Good to hear.
And kind of for myself, and then I know like our company has a lot of credibility, but I also can be a really good asset on this portfolio as you being my client. Being ISC, I want to make sure that we are streamlining the preventive maintenance, making sure that you're most efficient as you possibly can be.
Yeah, that's good to hear. Good to hear.
Yeah, and that is definitely my scope. So we'll make sure that you're taken care of well.
Okay, that sounds good.
Yeah. So tell me a little bit about like what you're looking for.
So like as mentioned earlier, the Boca Resort is looking to update our facility, and we're needing your industrial HVACs equipment. Specifically, we need packaging systems that can cool a commercial building Also, we additionally need a vendor that we can sign with to deliver them to the job site, install the same day.
Okay, so there's a couple different things that you need. You definitely want a package unit, something of a larger, I'm guessing, a little bit of a larger quantity because it's such a big facility,
yes, large
right?
quantity for sure.
Okay, and then you're saying you want it delivered and
Installed the same day.
Okay, and do you have like a reasoning for that, or you
just for efficiency?
Okay, well that's good. Okay, well that doesn't make sense. A lot of what we try to do is not waste a lot of trips, so we try to do everything the day that we deliver. That's something
good to hear
that we can definitely do. Well, I can tell you a little bit about specifics of our units.
Okay.
If that's something that you're ready, we can move forward with that.
Yes, that would be okay.
Okay, awesome. All right. Well, kind of like the first thing that I want to discuss of why would be really you'd be a good client for us specifically is that we have a lot of assortment in our HVAC units, and so really no matter, I know right now you're kind of set on a package unit, which to me what it's sounding like for your need is probably what you will need, but for some reason if one day you guys decide to expand, you're changing up a little bit, we have a lot of assortment. So we have anything from the air handling units, the condensers, we have rooftop package units, we have split systems, so there's a lot of variation that you can definitely have. Yeah, so you'll be able to choose from a wide range of HVAC units, and then additionally we offer a really rare service that we can modify and build into existing units to lessen the cost. So if you already have something in place, we can actually build into that, which is pretty cool.
That's good to hear.
Yeah, something that I think a lot of usually commercial industrial HVAC units, it's kind of like where the industry is going, but it's super new and we're kind of in the forefront of that. So this is definitely going to be a huge benefit for you, Jenna, that you can have all this selection. Also with the resort design, you may, like I mentioned, expand your inventories to consider not only the physical appearance, but also the design. So making sure that you're as productive as possible, and that package unit will probably be able to do that.
I agree.
Yeah. So I'm thinking that the best way for you kind of
I'm
visualize,
a very visual person.
I'm going to show you right here some of the different portfolios that we have, and I'm going to compare them to the different hotels that we have as well, because I think that's going to be the biggest.
Okay.
So you see here, we did this one, which is the Lauderdale by the Sea, and this one is the Marina, and then Home Worldwide is a pretty big. So these are the different units. We have this one on the roof, but then this one is kind of like indoors, and then that one actually is outdoors, which is because it's a little bit bigger.
Yes. Yeah, the hospital too. They're not concerned about physical appearance.
No. So definitely depending on your need. Like for this one, probably not the prettiest thing, but it works at a really high capacity.
Oh, that's good to hear.
This one, for the design purpose, they're using it more as like also decoration because it's inside. So you got to make sure that it like can fit into what you're kind of doing there.
I see.
So also, if you actually want to see these units in person, I can actually offer you a physical walkthrough. So I can take you, probably Hellman Worldwide would be a really good one to check out. So if you and your team at a later date do want to see that.
I can see if there's room in my schedule for that. That would be great.
Awesome. Well, that's awesome. I think that will help a lot. And then also, I really do believe that the product and the service that Cool Water Air Conditioning is selling will sell itself once you see it in person. So that's going to be a huge value add right there. And I really wholeheartedly believe that we have the most diverse equipment in stock. And comparatively to any of the competitors, I think that you'll be really impressed with what you will see. And I'm going to pose an option for you, actually.
Okay.
I think if you go ahead and actually Google our companies and our competitors, and I'll challenge you to find a vendor who is as dynamic as us, and I really don't think that you'll be able to.
I do agree at this moment that AC water cooling is the most dynamic HVAC products that I've been exposed to thus far since working as the head of the Boca Resort.
Awesome. Yeah, I think that's really cool that you're kind of on board with that, and I appreciate you considering that. I know, like once you're saying this, I guess that since you really do think that we are so dynamic, that the product would really be able to fit your need. Are you actually ready to close out on this deal?
So I think at this time I need a little bit more time that I can go back and take this information to my team and discuss and propose the idea that we all go through a project walkthrough on one of your other client sites too.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I totally understand that, and we can give you some more time. However, I really do want to stress how much of a value we can bring if you chose to kind of close on this deal with us. Like I mentioned, we have huge variations within our products, but we also the size. Being a hotel, you are really going to focus on that size of that package unit, and we actually sell some of the industry's largest package units, which is pretty cool. So for ventilation purposes, both residential and commercial, package units are most widely used in South Florida because we have that really extensive heat. and we really need to be able to handle the heat of the summers. And if it wasn't for the diverse range of products we offer that your team is looking for, then maybe the size is what you're actually considering, and that might be able to get you a little bit more sold today. With that being said, would you be willing to pay a little bit more for a larger package unit?
Yes, absolutely. Convenience and availability are important factors to me. While I can deviate from a budget a little, I don't think we could leverage a significant price jump though.
Okay, I totally understand that, but I do really think that you'll be impressed by this feature, specifically by the massive size of the package unit. So it's one of the best rated ventilation devices that we have in the United States, and we sell some of the biggest, up to 10-ton air conditioning units. Yeah, so it is really big here at Cool Water AC, and they are just as dynamic asset to any property. So with that equipment piece on this size, we handle everything from the installation to the preventive maintenance, which is kind of what you're looking for. We'll take care of all of that.
Good maintenance, that's a good part.
Yeah, so I definitely think that you'll be able to ensure that I think that you'll be able to ensure that all on-site visitors have the best experience at the resort if you were to actually go with our product. They'll enable you to provide all your customers with substantial ventilation to prevent any buildings from overheating, which is huge, definitely for that experience factor that we talked about a little bit earlier. And due to the fact that these units are usually mounted on the rooftops, a key here is because of their size, they actually are hurricane proof, which is really huge, especially with Florida. I mean, I can say that I've been in so many hurricanes, so this is really important, really, for all of our South Florida clients. And I think that's kind of a selling point itself. And I'll actually let you browse a separate list right here on my portfolio. And so this list is pictures of all our technicians installing our commercial package units, and that they kind of vividly show the evolution of our product. And so here within the product, here's a testimonial just showing that this is the best that we have. And actually this testimonial from the Miami VA hospital is just saying that we were able to install it on the same day, and we do routine checkups and the best experience that they've had with any AC cooling. So that's actually pretty cool. And then I also want to be able to show you a value analysis chart which presents our AC market and stacks you up with our competition. And so if you look right here, while our prices are a little bit higher marginally, they are still relatively competitive, right? As you see, we offer a lot higher quality for the product size than our competitors. Okay. And per our past conversations, I have noticed that many of our vendors you are seeking, the quotes from them does not actually have a competitive preventive maintenance. And here I put all the costs for all of them. So as you can see, that we definitely are very competitive there. And you save a lot of time and money and effort by investing in the equipment that I can offer you. So if you see that right there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, how do you feel about that?
Wow, seeing your chart against your competitors helps me better understand the value within your equipment. However, I'm still apprehensive and uncertain to further peruse the sale of my large package units.
Okay. Yeah, no, I totally understand that. But today I really do want to just offer you an unbeatable offer. So with that being said, I'll actually be able today to include a 25% reduced installation price upon the purchase of multiple package units. And that will come of a relief to you because a lot of our competitors may tack on a really large fee for the installation, which is kind of what drives up the quotes exponentially that you may be receiving. And we'll be able to take care of that.
Well, that's very generous of you and a very enticing offer. I just don't think I'm ready to commit. I want to peruse all my options. Even though this option is very exceptional and meets all my needs for my AC unit, to be completely transparent, if I delay, I feel I may find a better deal.
Okay. Yeah, no, I totally understand that as well. However, you actually can keep this analysis chart if you want.
Okay, thank you. That's important. I'll take it back to my team.
Yeah, and so I do understand what you're saying, and you being able to say that you want to pursue all your options, you need a little bit more time, and I get that entirely. However, I do want to just want you to understand that if you agree that possibly on waiting, you in receiving a better deal, I get that, but by informing, I want to make sure that you know that our units are really in fierce competition, and they might not always be readily available to you. And so I really want to just reassure you that our reduced installation cost is subject to the purchase at this time. So to get that reduced installation costs, and then also the preventive maintenance, you really have to close on that deal today. And it may not be withstanding an offer if you do it at a later date. So I don't want to put any pressure on you to commit today, but I do want you to be clear that I wholeheartedly believe that today is the chance to get the best offer when it comes for the ventilation on the HVAC unit. Do you agree with this?
You know, I do understand where you're coming from entirely, but I'm worried that your prices are higher than the other two companies on the spreadsheet that you've given me.
And so kind of, I do understand that. I know that they are a little bit higher, but really let's do I think if we look at this, kind of to counterbalance and compensate, and we look at both the pros and the cons of this product, you'll really see that, yes, we do have a little bit slightly of a higher price, but they are large and are proven to be of intrinsic value, especially with the post-installation preventive maintenance practices. So that's something that you see, we are very competitive and a lot more frequent in doing that. So while yes, the prices are better, your deal and the opportunity cost and later money that you can save later on, by being routine with a preventive maintenance is going to save you a lot of money, and it's a huge pro. And so, yes, today it's not only a superior unit in quality and size, but like I mentioned, in future repairs and headaches, you'll also have that reduced installation price that I offered earlier. So, is that something now that you've heard? How do you feel? Do you have any additional questions for me? Okay, awesome. And not only for me, but I speak for the entire company. If you have any questions at all, I can put you in touch with additional marketing team if you have anything at all. Okay.
Thank you. That sounds great.
Awesome. Well, I am really delighted that you've examined our vast library of the HVAC equipment, and you have chosen us for your upcoming condominium project. Our service is the finest available commercially, and we have 97% satisfaction rate. And so, with that being said, I want to remind you that my equipment is very unique, and it's not only the wide range of equipment we offer, but the size as well. Additionally, if you order today, we will actually we'll able to do that reduced installation fee that I plan to provide, but also solidifying that deal, I want to throw in a free filter replacement for that following year. With that being said, are you ready to complete our order form by indicating the package, unit, and the delivery logistics? Awesome. Well, I'm really excited that we're able to work together.
Me too. I really love your products.
Thank you. And I just want to make sure that I want to ensure that you are going to be satisfied. As my customer, I have your back throughout the entire partnership. I want to make sure that we'll be doing routine follow-up to continue to straighten that partnership and ensure that all the units are continuously working. And then also, if you have any other issues or new business requests, you're always encouraged to call me, Jenna. It was always really, really a pleasure doing work and business with you.
You too.
Thank you so
Christina.
much.
It was great meeting with you.
Thank you. Likewise. Have a good one.